Hey, what's up, y'all? Uh, Appleback here with another vlog. I got my poo-poo here with me. Trying something new today. I'm gonna try and do this using my normal camera on my phone. So I can't see myself in the screen. Maybe I'll look at the camera a little bit more. Hopefully I'm framing it decently. It's hard to say, but I have it zoomed out so you should be able to see all of us. But yeah, just wanted to give y'all just a quick update. I'm trying to challenge myself to do more videos, so it's like, you know what, I want to do another video today. Super missing my wife today. I'm hoping she's doing okay out there, and I really wish I were in Tennessee right now. I've noticed Pepper. She's licking the tripod I'm using to try and hold the camera up. Hey, why? Why? Okay, you done? You done? Okay. She's been a little grumpy. I think she's wishing she were in Tennessee with her mom and me, like she was this last week. I think she's just grumpy to be back in Vegas and in this heat here, but you know, we'll get through it, right, Pepper? Yeah? Get through it. Anyway, so yeah, well, I didn't have a ton of new stuff to talk about. I don't think I've actually gone through like what my normal like work day looks like or anything. Sorry, she's a handful right now. So I thought I'd let y'all know, like, you know, this is what a typical day looks like for me. I know there was a previous video where I showed you my first thing in the morning where I go into the kitchen. I see that Pepper was a good girl and didn't make any accidents or anything like that. And give her I'm not going to say the word, TREAT, because she will freak out if I say that word, because she's going to expect one. But I wake up at 4:45 in the morning. I do that, hop in the shower, and then go brew a cup of coffee while I go get dressed in my uniform for the day, and enjoy a little coffee before I drive into work. Thankfully, work is not very far away from me. It's only about a 5 to 10 minute drive, so I can get to kind of enjoy my morning a little bit. Usually sit at my desk with Pepper next to me or on my lap, and watch some YouTube videos or something like that, just to kind of get my head ready for the day. And then my work day is a 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. kind of day. I eat lunch. Usually I eat and work. I try to keep myself as busy as possible. Makes the day go by faster. But lately there hasn't been a ton of work, although that might be changing for me because I've taken on even more responsibilities, which I know can already feel my wifey rolling her eyes at that one, because I already do quite a lot at the unit right now. I am in charge of a lot of really big programs, and I've taken on another one. I have decided I basically volunteered myself, but it's because there isn't really any other options for this. I volunteered myself to be in charge of the hazardous material program, which is a very big program for a support section in a unit. Basically, I'm involved in like the ordering of hazardous materials, disposing of hazardous materials, and just general managing inspections and things like that. So thankfully I'm not on it yet, because you know there's a lot of training I have to do. One really positive reason for it is I do get a whole bunch of certifications for it, which might actually serve me really well, especially since I'm going to, when I do go to Tennessee, I'm more than likely I'm going to need to find, at least for a short period of time, some amount of employment somewhere while I wait for the guard to get me to my technical school. So having hazardous material certifications may help me out tremendously in that. So I gotta stay positive, just say I'm doing that. I've gotten my other programs buttoned up to where they kind of run themselves right now. So I feel like I can take on that extra responsibility, and the other person they were thinking about putting on it is already kind of overwhelmed with all the programs he's already on. And I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna do my fellow staff sergeants a favor and just take this one on myself, because I think I can. And yeah, so that was my day at work. I just buttoned up my programs for the month. It was the beginning of the month, so we had a lot of inspections that we needed to do. And then, of course, just finding ways to keep my guys motivated, because it was very slow. So we found some tasks and some motivation to get said tasks done. Yeah, overall, it was a pretty decent day. Got home and I was feeling productive, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna get some stuff done. And I went ahead and started cooking my second part of my meal prep. And while I was cooking, I was cleaning the kitchen, and I got like maybe 2/3 of the kitchen clean. Honestly, I got all the hard stuff cleaned. I got the stove cleaned. I got the kitchen sink cleaned. Cleaned all around, like all the appliances and everything like that. I only have one big counter to clean, which honestly shouldn't take me too long, and I'm kind of excited to have the kitchen looking nice and clean. And just got some clutter I need to take care of in there, but that's about it. Feel really good about that. And maybe, depending on how this video turns out and like how I frame this whole thing, maybe I'll try and start making some cooking videos. So the thing I made, I'll see if I can spin this camera around, and maybe, well, it's not going to be a very interesting, because it's already been in the fridge and it's probably already like not a very delicious looking dish at this moment. But I made curry. I've become really addicted to curry when I realized how easy it is to make. Basically, I just fried up a couple pounds of ham. I buy this ham that is diced pretty small, like just maybe, you know, 1/2 centimeter square little cubes of ham. I fry that up. I then deglaze the pot with some chicken stock and onions. Just kind of simmer down my onions a bit. Throw the rest of the chicken stock in there. I dice up some potatoes, carrots, and then throw in some sliced mushrooms into the mix. Pressure cook that and on high for 30 minutes. Once that's done, I go ahead and re-put the ham back in there, and I put in the box curry. If you've never used it, it's like this. It looks like a chocolate bar, and you break off the pieces and you melt them. You basically dissolve them into your soup base, and it thickens it up a lot, and it makes it taste like curry. And I added a whole bunch of cayenne pepper, because that's kind of like the best way to spice it up without changing the flavor profile too much. And I had it for my dinner tonight, and it was good. I am really enjoying that. That was really yummy. So yeah, so had all that done, and yeah, and then I just kind of was like, I was kind of done with the day. It's I think it's almost 6 o'clock right now. I'm going to be going to bed here in about 2 to 3 hours, since I do wake up at like 4:30 in the morning. I might actually try and start waking up just a little bit earlier, so I can like take more time to enjoy my coffee before I go into work. We'll see how that goes. I'd also kind of like to take Pepper for a walk in the morning and see if that makes me feel like if it energizes me in the morning. I kind of like that. and maybe just, you know, get in the habit of going to sleep a little sooner, a little earlier in the day. Just little things I'm trying here and there. But yeah, and I figured I haven't shown YouTube some of the things that I have recently gotten, and I've actually had some of these things for a while, but kind of like a review of what they are. And I don't want y'all seeing me playing fetch with Pepper and wondering what the heck that is in my living room. So the first thing I'm going to show you is called a, so I made it, so don't mind the I don't know what a good term for it would be, the MacGyverness of it, because I made it with just duct tape. Literally, that's all I made it with, which is honestly all you really need for this. Don't get me wrong, it's kind of an eyesore, but it is an extremely effective product. And it's called a Corsi-Rosenthal box. Basically, it is a super duper efficient air purifier, and it costs like next to nothing, like maybe $50 if that. All you need is a box fan and a pack of either 4 or 5 20 by 20, or at least 20. You could do like a 20 by 24 or any of that kind of thing, but around a 20 by 20 filters, and you tape them up like a box. So I'm gonna turn the camera around and show you what the heck I mean. And first off, say hi. Oh, yeah, good girl. All right, so this is the thing that I am talking about. So as you can see, 20-inch by 20-inch filter, and all you do is you just tape them all up like so. One thing to keep in mind, you want the air filter direction to be pointed inward. And what you're going to do is you're going to put the box fan on top like this, pointed outward. So what it's essentially doing is the fan is pulling air in through these vents here, which is collecting up all the dust and hair and allergens and whatever else you want to say that it's picking up, and it's collecting it all on the outside here. And what's really cool about this is that the fan can just keep on running and running and running and running. This thing will purify more air in a shorter period of time than like super expensive Dyson air purifiers, and apparently like compared to like $1,000+ air purifiers that they use in like gyms and stuff, this will even outperform some of those things. Now, don't get me wrong, it is very janky looking. This duct tape is not very good duct tape, so it's not very sticky. The other thing that you should do, most box fans are not the most, they don't have a very efficient, what we call shroud. This is where I get to nerd out because I love this kind of stuff. You know, I work with jet aircraft. You know, I like to talk to my engine guys and kind of get a better understanding of how jet engines work. And there's some similar, you know, things that go along with this, that go along with just even a jet engine. So what's crazy about a fan is that even though it's pushing air out right here, like out this way like that, if I didn't have built this like the circular shroud all the way around the entire thing like this, there is a suction that's created right here, which is something you don't want with this air purifier, because then what it's doing is it's pulling air here and then blowing that same air out this way without ever filtering anything, which is basically pointless. I want all the air to go through that filter down there. So doing this also has the added benefit that since there is no air being sucked into the sides here, it actually makes this fan push even more air out per second than it would normally. So yeah, and on another added benefit, it makes like a nice little white noise in the room. This house is made out of entirely just tile, and I mean, it is wood, you know, and all that kind of stuff. And that's my little computer setup over there. But it echoes badly in here, and I'm sure you might even pick it up on the video here. So yeah, but that's my Corsi-Rosenthal box, the little nerdy project I did with some leftover. I literally had this box fan sitting here that wasn't being used for anything, and I had a bunch of filters that I wasn't using, and I'm like, you know what? I saw this cool thing on Reddit one day, and I'm like, I want to make one of those. And it might be a placebo effect, but I have felt a lot better after making this. Like, I feel like I breathe better. I haven't had as many stuffy noses, and I haven't had like a general. I haven't really had any kind of. I don't wake up with that like weird crusty feeling nearly as much as I used to. So I think it's doing its job. I think it's collecting up all of that. Oh, I'm gonna zoom in on her. That cute little thing right there. Oh yeah, that cute little thing. All of her hair. So yeah, pretty cool. I like to show off the cute things that my wifey has made over our time of knowing one another. And this is a curtain that she personally sewed with her sewing machine. I freaking love it. Got these cute little flowers all over it. Beautiful shade of yellow when the sun's coming through, which for some reason right now the weather is kind of really overcast, windy, and gloomy out there. But yeah, lets in like a really lovely yellow color, and she made one for both of our massive windows here. My wife also gave me as a Christmas present this thing, which I love. It is my Christmas story lamp that I turn on all the time and love. My little painting that I've had forever. I think people who've watched my streams from years ago will recognize that. But yeah, the next thing I want to show is this. Now Pepper doesn't like it when I grab this because she's not a huge fan of it, but this thing here is the exact thing that I used and it's a backpack, as you can see. I use this to take Pepper to Tennessee and back. This is basically the biggest thing you can bring as your personal item. I won't lie, it's a tight fit for Pepper, but she don't care because it meant that she got to see her mommy and got to see Tennessee for the first time. And she loved all those things, even if she had to deal with this, being in this thing for about 4 hours each way on her flight. But yeah, very cool. I got it on Amazon. I'm not sponsored, by the way, but it was that company right there, some random Chinese company, but pretty durable. She flopped and flipped around in that thing and clawed at it a few times, and still working great. She hates it because she had quite a anxiety-ridden thing riding in there. Of course, she's got her collection of toys in her cute little hammock / doggy bed that she doesn't use very often because she would rather use the couch as the doggy bed. And then there's this. This thing is awesome. I'm going to be taking her on more walks in this because, well, it's hitting well over 100 degrees already here in Vegas, and the asphalt and sidewalk is just way too hot for her cute little feet there. But it's quite literally a doggy stroller. So you just put her in there. There's a little strap here that you can use to keep her secure, so if she does try to jump out, she doesn't get too far. Has this cute like Yeah. Goes in there, you just zip it on up like so and take her for a little walk. It's got a little window back here so you can see her. Little thing if you're taking a trip to Starbucks and need to put your drink in here, you know. Pretty cool. It's got a little storage down there, which I need to clean out. It's got some mail in it from when I went to go check the mail. And yeah, and she loves riding around in this thing. She has more than enough room in here, and she will just stare out at all the other dogs like she is the princess that she is. So pretty cool. And then this really cool light that the wifey found, and you can change the colors, which I should probably change these colors because, well, it's May. I think it feels green. So let's go ahead and go green. There we go. Yeah, change the color of it. Really cool. Little LED flower bonsai tree thing going on there. So really, really cool. And then I love my little love mail. Put like little love notes to each other and stuff in there, little memories. And some more of her love her decoration. That's our memory wall of all the little things we did around here in Vegas. And y'all have already seen that backyard back there, which I am planning on taking care of probably this weekend. I feel like this weekend would be a good weekend to go out there and do some weed whacking and all that kind of stuff. Right, Pepper? Yeah, you're a good girl. Okay. All right. Well, bring it back to me. I hope you all enjoyed that little video. Definitely try and find more things to talk about. I've definitely had some thoughts on my mind. I've, get some inspiration watching other people's YouTube videos and maybe give my own opinion on some of the things that they might be saying, and love answering questions that my wifey like to ask me, and do my little research that I do and make a little video out of it. So yeah, hopefully this video turns out okay. Doing it with the back camera, I'm sure I do a better job of looking at the camera. I know I have a bad habit when I was using the selfie camera for filming these, that I would like stare at the screen instead of staring at the camera when I would talk. So yeah, but other than that, I think I'm gonna call it a video. I think I've already hit about 20 minutes, which is probably longer than most people will watch my videos, but if you've watched it to the end, I really, really appreciate it. Thank you so much for that. And yeah, I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day. I'm gonna finish it off with some cute Pepper footage. Yeah, this cutie patootie. Say bye. Bye, Pepper. Bye. Love you. Oh gosh. Okay. Oh. Bye-bye. Butt shot. Love you. Bye.